Good morning, everyone. It is 4:30 a.m. on Tuesday, August 17th, and today is technically our official travel day. We actually traveled up here to our hotel where I am right now. I am at the Home 2 Suites in Bloomington, right next to the Mall of America, very close to the airport. We are leaving our car here for the next 7 nights and taking the shuttle from the hotel to the airport to catch our flight, which is at 7:30. We are on the 5 a.m. shuttle, which is the earliest shuttle that they have. I called last night to confirm that they have us down for the shuttle, which they do. We didn't get to enjoy this room for very long because we didn't get here until after 9 at night, and I don't think we got it to bed until like 11. And I think we all slept a little. We didn't sleep great. So anyway, I'm just going to bring you along with us as best I can on our travel day today. We are flying from Minneapolis to Boston, and then we are renting a car and driving to our hotel, and we don't have anything else scheduled for today. One of the things that we really want to do on this trip is look around different towns and areas in New England, Massachusetts. I mean, we're for sure going to go to Massachusetts, Connecticut, and Rhode Island. I'd like to get to the other 3 New England states too, which is Vermont, New Hampshire, and Maine, but I don't know if we'll have enough time or if I will want to do that much driving. I need to kind of map it out and see how far things are from each other, because we have quite a bit of time completely unscheduled and unstructured. I had originally hoped that I would be having some job interviews this week, but I applied for 7 jobs. 1, I got a straight out rejection, and the other 6 I never heard back from. And that's pretty typical for what happens with me with job searching. So that was a bummer. So no job interviews, and because I didn't have any job interviews lined up, I didn't bother scheduling us to look at any like rental places to live because I didn't see the point. The kids actually did their online virtual school orientation, or at least got it started before we left on the day yesterday, and so it's looking extremely likely that they're going to be doing online school again. Megan will graduate in January, and so hopefully somehow we can move next spring. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen, but we still want to kind of look around and see if there's different towns and things that we like. And we do have 2 college visits scheduled for Megan. And one of them is at the same school where Andrew is going to law school. So he's going to come along on that tour with us that day. And I did make a very last minute change to our hotel last night after we got to this hotel. That actually took a lot of my time, because when we saw how big and spacious this suite was, and I had a terrible time finding a suite like this in New England. Like, none of the hotels have even that 2-bed and a sofa configuration like we usually get at the Hampton Inns that we stay at. And I called our hotel, the Hampton Inn that we were supposed to stay at in North Attleboro, Massachusetts, and asked them last night, do you even have any rooms like that? I thought maybe they just weren't available, but maybe one would become available while we were staying there. And she said, no, we don't have anything like that. And I really didn't want to be in a tight little hotel room with as much unstructured time as we have, and having to probably eat in our hotel room again a lot, because again, we're not feeling safe now with the Delta variant and the fading effectiveness of our vaccines. We're not feeling real safe eating inside again. So we're probably going to want to eat in our hotel room, and it would be nice to have something like this where we have like the kitchen space and things like that. Even though I just recently said I didn't want to book Marriott properties anymore, I found a brand new, like 6-month-old Marriott property fairly close to the Hampton we were going to stay at. It's actually a Town Place Suites and a Spring Hill Suites in one building. And so I checked the price on both of them. I got a long-term rate, which was 7 nights or more, at the Spring Hill Suites for $139 a night. So the total ended up being only about $30 more than the Hampton Inn I was at, and now we'll be getting a suite with like kitchen stuff, I think. Does Spring Hill Suites have, I'm not sure if Spring Hill Suites has kitchen stuff, but it'll at least have more space and like a couch and things. It's a little farther away from the things we want to do than I wanted to be, but we'll just have to deal. A lot of stuff was sold out, and a lot of hotels out there just didn't have suites. I don't know if that's a regional thing or what, but so I'll show you that hotel when we get there, and come along with us as we travel to Boston today. We're at the gate now. There's actually very few people here, and we're supposed to board. What time is it?
6:06.
In about
45
minutes, yeah. Something about going through security here early in the morning, it's surprisingly busy. When we came on our last flight, and it was in the afternoon, evening, we went through security really fast. But the other thing I wanted to say is they're being very thorough today. First of all, everybody over the age of 12 goes through the full body scanners here at the Minneapolis airport. So only little kids go through the x-ray machine, or the metal detector. Yeah. And I noticed two things. Number one, they, in addition to sending us through the full body scanner, they patted all of us down.
Not me.
Yeah, they didn't pat you down? They checked my wrist for some reason, and they checked Ben's shoulders. So I don't know what that was about. And then they were looking really carefully at our backpacks in the x-ray machine. Like, they were really looking at them, and they actually opened Megan's up.
Just the front pocket.
Yeah, she thinks it might have been her fidget cube. Might have thrown him off. And also, I have all my camera equipment in my backpack. I don't know what would have been in Ben's that would have.
I have my phone. So.
Yeah, but we were watching, and they're being super thorough with everybody. And I got to thinking, I betcha it's because of what's happening with Afghanistan and the collapse of the Afghani government and the Taliban taking over. Obviously, the Taliban was, or no, I'm trying. It's been so long. Al Qaeda and the Taliban. I can't remember what the deal is with the two. I don't know. It feels kind of like it did after 9/11. That's kind of how it felt. They were just being super careful today. So now we're just waiting to board. The sun is rising, and we should be on the plane soon. We have made it to Boston. Another pretty quick flight, 2 hours, a little bit more than 2. Megan watched Inception, which she was not able to finish by like minutes.
Half an hour.
Oh, and Ben and I both watched Quiet Place 2. But get this, Ben's in-flight entertainment thing was broken again. This time it was the screen, but they were able to fix it once we were in the air. The flight attendant said, I can reset it for you. And she was basically like restarting a computer. So if that ever happens to you, where the touch screen doesn't work, get to the right, buddy. Just ask the flight attendant and they can reset it for you. We gotta go find our baggage and our car.